Good morning, everyone. Imagine a world where the doctors were replaced by algorithms, the artists by machines, and the teachers by robots. How would it be? Sounds futuristic, right? But it is literally unfolding right now in the big 2025. Right now, the question arises is that should AI replace human beings in the job occupations? We don't know that, but in this presentation, we will dive into this topic and we'll know if AI is working as a helping hand or as a better replacement for humans.
AI can play a crucial role in the field of medical science too, as it can help doctors to provide quick and accurate information. It can enable them to early detect diagnosis and other disorders such as cardiovascular disorders and chronic diseases such as cancer before it's too late. It can help doctors to provide 24/7 virtual health support and also help them in surgical operation that requires precision.
AI can also be implemented in the field of education in the form of AI teachers and AI algorithms. These AI teachers can use the said algorithms to determine the learning capabilities of the student and teach them accordingly. These AI teachers will also tend to be more accurate as they have the entire knowledge of the world in their database. However, there is one problem as these AI teachers will never be able to connect to the students emotionally simply because they lack emotions. AI can also be implemented in the field of education in the form of AI teachers and AI algorithms. These AI teachers can use the said algorithms to determine the learning capabilities of the student and teach them accordingly. These AI teachers will also tend to be more accurate as they have the entire knowledge of the world in their database. However, there is one problem as these AI teachers will never be able to connect to the students emotionally simply because they lack emotions.
This advanced technology can also be implemented in jobs that are extremely dangerous or unsafe for humans. For example, mining and power line management. These can be used to fully replace humans in these fields and then displace them to options that are much safer and well suited. However, we are still decades away from this level of achievement or automation as it is very cost inefficient and manual labor is just way more cheaper.
AI can also transform the financial world, but how? By automating tasks and reading humongous amount of data and also helping the customer to make 24/7 chatbots. It can help the customer to make better investments, right? And also by supervision, it can be more trustable.
There are also many ethical concerns regarding AI, one of the most important of which is accountability. For example, if there is an accident of some sort and there is a loss of life, let's say, due to the malfunctioning of an AI, then who will be held accountable for it? There's also an environmental concern for AI because obviously AI running on electricity will use a lot of energy, and where that electricity comes from will shape our planet's future.
Now, let's take a look at some of its counter arguments. First, privacy concerns. As you know, the vast amount of data that AI acquires can pose a significant threat to an individual's privacy, as it can be misused or inadequately protected. Second, algorithm bias. AI algorithms can inherit or pick up societal biases which can further lead to discrimination and unfair treatment. Last but not the least, job displacement. AI can also lead to job displacement of humans and also cause economic unrest, which also lead to decrease in the value of graduation papers and all theme courses.
So as we have seen, it is impossible to think about the future without AI. It should not be AI versus humans. It should be AI with humans. And at last, thank you so much if you liked our slide. Thank you.
Okay, now we will discuss how AI replaced the agriculture. Firstly, if you can see that 3000 BCE during the Indus Valley civilization, the farmer do not have the much knowledge about the agriculture. They using their hand to remove the weeds from the field and they do not know which kinds of the soil and the field that better performing in the rural production. But when AI changed the regulation in the agriculture sector, farmers found the different kinds of the device and instrument, one such as the robotic AI camera, which remove the weeds from the damaging or disturbing the other crops.
Good morning everyone, I am Akshita from Rao Ram Singh Public School with my fellow mates Taj Mira, Harshita and Mansi. And here we are going to discuss about if we were given the authority, then the one major issue we will solve will be gender equality. So what is gender equality? Gender equality is not a very inconspicuous topic, but it is very important for our society and economy. Gender equality recognizes equal rights and equal opportunity for all, regardless their gender. It is actually a way of life that we want to live. How it is actually practiced in our society? Well, you might think that everyone talks about it, says about it, and even argues about it. But do we really see it in our society? Mostly, yes, but there are still many stereotypes that are faced by us. Let's take a case study from Bihar. 30 years ago, in the Indian state of Bihar, a journalist filmed a shocking series of confessions made by the midwives how they routinely murdered the newborn baby girls. Well, the reason was simple. In the rural areas, the upper caste families such as the Banyas, Rajputs, and Brahmins didn't want any more daughters as they already have a lot of daughters. So they told the midwives to kill them. A statement was given by one of the midwives: a boy is above, higher, a girl is below, lower. Whether a boy takes care of them or feeds his families, they all want a boy. Anila, one of the midwives, asked all the other midwives, if this was your daughter, would you do this to your own daughter? The cycle of violence was gradually interrupted.
We might think that the cases happening in our society are only against women, but no, there are few women who are misusing the rights they have. For example, this case study of Uttar Pradesh. This case study shows how a woman misuses her rights that she had. After filing the divorce against her husband, she fakely accused him for domestic violence, dowry, harassment, and sexual assault, charging serious cases on him. Even police was unable to find any evidence, especially for the rape cases. He was still later sentenced to death, but he attempted suicide. Before attempting suicide, he wrote a letter in which he expressed that his wife and his lawyer was against him and applied fake allegations on him. This case explains how a woman was misusing the rights she had.
Now let us discuss about some of the solutions that we can actually implement in a society